2, 1.
On Saturday, 15th of April at around 9:44 a.m. East African time, Kenya launched its first operational satellite into space aboard SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket. Taiga-1, or One Nation in the Kiswahili language, was launched from the Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. For Kenya, this was the culmination of years of research, extensive partnerships, trials, and eventual success in designing the satellite and sending it off into space. Patton Odhiambo is a member of the team at Sayari Labs, the research arm of the Kenya Space Agency.
Kenya is starting at the right time. Kenya is starting at the time when we have a global community like never before. And the good thing is that we have access to information, we have access to training, and this means that we are at a position where we can catch up very fast and we can be able to use this technology to our advantage.
The impact of this satellite will be instrumental in supporting different sectors, including agricultural research and solutions.
With satellite technology, for example, we can implement something referred to as precision agriculture, whereby by using satellite technology, we know where exactly in the farm do we need to apply what kind of intervention.
According to the Kenya Space Agency, the satellite is the first of what is intended to be a constellation of small Earth observation satellites with subsequent systems expected to be of high capability.
Guys, I'll see that video there. Kenya launched a satellite approximately 9:30 this morning, but it was launched from California with Elon Musk rocket, the SpaceX Falcon. So even though it's launched in California, it's still designed and owned and created by Kenyans. But they don't have a rocket of their own, so they're using Elon Musk, which is not a bad collaboration with Elon Musk. I rather they collaborate with Elon Musk than collaborate with a country, like with a government, where they can get manipulated, or they can ask for certain things to be put on the rocket on the satellite for their purposes. So this way, it's self-owned and self-run by Kenyan scientists. So this satellite is a taiga-1, it's called. It's an observatory satellite, which means it's going to be good for observing like the climate change, and it will be perfect for farming, where they can know where to farm, what's the best area with the richest soil, or with less drought, or stuff like that that can actually aid the country in helping farmers, and also this could help in crime as well, for movement of people as well. Because for those who are thinking that they're not being watched, you are being watched by every country, because they have hundreds of satellites orbiting the Earth. Especially in the States, they have about last time I checked, they had like 300 and change that we know of in low orbit. You have more in high orbit. So anyway, back to Kenya. This is a big leap forward for them. And this is the second satellite, as I said. So in the future, they can also help other African countries to engineer and create their own satellite to launch into space. My only thing is I wish they could know, the continent, Africa, could now come together and create their own space station that's independent of the West or Europe, because they do have one, I think, in South Africa, but it's not owned by South Africans. It was built by the collaboration of other nations. But I want the continent to have their own specific space station designed and owned by the continent, like for instance, African Union continent. The African Union come together and then build their own, so it can be run and managed by Africans. That's what I hope to happen in the future. But so anyway, this is a good look. I was so joyous when I found this out this morning that they launched a satellite, and it's gonna be good all around for the country when this satellite with this now satellite orbiting the Earth soon, because it's launched this morning at 9:30. So it's gonna take some time to reach. I don't know how long, because I didn't really read up on it as much, but the fact is it will be there, so that's good. That's a good look. Anyway, sorry about that. Anyway, thanks for watching. As I know, this is a WSXM podcast. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You don't know that works. Peace, one love. Boom.